give you plenty of positives.
First ball of the tournament. Good ball, right up there, trying to get it to swing. Good position as well, Rohit Sharma. Now the Indians will have to make the adjustment from top to down.
Is higher. That's because this pitch is a lot better. It doesn't turn square as in our days. That little bit of dew does help to hold it together, and it will play very nicely later on. Hitting through the line is an option. Dry grass, very firm pitch.
The next over went for 20. That's up in the air, hasn't been timed well. Fielder getting under it. Has he got to it? Or has he spilled it? Oh no, it seems like he's held on to it. I think it's even Mendes down there who's picked up a brilliant catch. This. What a start to the tournament. Rohit Sharma walking back.
Oh, big blow. What a blow. That's the line and length that the batsman was struggling with, or he was struggling to get it away. He looks to get underneath that, but you've got to give credit to Jeevan Mendes. He kept running. He kept running. He had to run backwards. Never an easy catch. But he made it, and made sure that he hung on to it. Everyone knows what an important wicket Rohit Sharma is. He loves scoring runs. He makes big runs. Rolls so that elbow does not hit the ground.
It's gone aerial. Not quite well timed, but I think power enough to take it over the ropes. Towards the rope. That's 4 to Shikhar Dhawan.
Well controlled. Didn't try to hit too hard. He's just relying on his timing.
He catches. Oh, bowled him. Trying to make room. And the ball's landed on the full, on the stumps.
The field was set for the short ball. But the short ball was not delivered. Both deliveries that Suresh Raina faced were full. Not a great comeback for Suresh Raina. He's been out of the team. Wonderful opportunity.
There is the sweep shot that will get him 4.
Play. Will that go down to the boundary? Oh, great. Oh, it just trickles. And they get a boundary. That's Akila Dhananjaya. Just couldn't get across.
Good evening all. Good evening Roshan, Brett and everyone. Yeah, it's a fantastic start for Sri Lanka, but they'll be a touch disappointed with that effort in the deep. Should have been stopped.
A little bit. This is high. It's going to get down to its fine leg. Might run away from the fieldsman. He does. So useful runs, back-to-back boundaries, will release the pressure.
It's a useful bouncer as well. Right on the money. And that one certainly skipped through. More effort there from Pradeep.
Oh, this has gone over mid-on. Has it gone all the way? It's one bounce.
I see this rather than the series in Bangladesh. That is a very good shot. Oh, what a shot that is. Picked up the length very quickly and bisected the 2 fielders in the deep. One at fine leg and square leg, and has gone to the boundary. Certainly packs a punch here.
And I think pitched outside the leg stump. Got the feeling it pitched outside the leg stump. That was the attempted wrong. In fact, they've gone upstairs. They've gone upstairs. Let's see.
Hey guys. Pitching outside leg stump. Pitching outside leg. Can you have the on-field umpire, please? Ravi, outside leg stump. You can stay with your original decision. Thanks, Ravi.
Well, third umpire Lyndon Hannibal just confirming. Oh, huge, huge! It's gone to the crowd. That is a massive blow by Pandey.
We've already seen him hit a few boundaries, but this one is a big one, really big one. Really got underneath it and got big distance here. Played against the spinner. Look at that shot. Look at that stride it took him. Hit that into the stands. That is a big 6.
What a wonderful strike. Pandey there getting it right underneath and just drop kicking over for 6.
Come back Washington Sundar in his debut game. So these two hold the key to this Indian batting.
Top edge all the way. That's the 50 partnership between these two.
A timely partnership between these two. After losing 2 early wickets, Indian team needed somebody to resurrect, and these two batsmen featuring nicely, making their team regain lost territory. Good innings from Shikhar Dhawan so far.
Shikhar Dhawan taking a liking, dealing in edges, but they're going a long way.
Yeah, that's an interesting way to describe that, Russell, because it's a big playing area, small boundaries, top edge. The bowler thinks he's got the man, but it sails out.
I'm sure nobody in India cares about these top edges. They're liking it, in fact. 2 sixes in a row.
That hardly bounced, almost bouncing the second time. They'll get 2 because that will be called a wide. How about that? Slower, wider. Shikhar Dhawan brings up his half century in style.
What an innings from Shikhar Dhawan yet again. He's a brilliant player. He's the sort of a batsman who doesn't rely on back deliveries. Can create his own length.
First over for 8. First ball of the second over. Cracked to the extra cover boundary.
Once again getting a room outside the off stump. Last moment. Works well. Hit away. And it's 4.
And no respite for Tisara Pereira.
Off Tisara Pereira over brings up India's 100 after 12.
Well, what is important for him, Manish Pandey, is that even though he struggled with the timing, it's still there. You talk about the partnership, it's 93 of 66 years. He's got someone like Shikhar Dhawan who would need to bat through till the very end, because now they're in a pretty strong position. 2 down for 102 in the 13th over.
There's evidence of that fact again. Not quite the power, and goes straight to that fielder. So Jeevan Mendes gets a wicket. Manish Pandey loves to go towards mid-wicket, but this time finds the fielder and not the crowd.
Well, it's that low arm angle that's working. Right through Jeevan Mendes' spell, even in his earlier spell, he was struggling to play.
Is it Russell? Nice.
Bottom of the bat, Dhanushka Gunatilka makes no mistake. Manish Pandey goes trying.
Been responsible for it. We've got Honorable Tilanga Sumitapala with us, the president of the Sri Lankan Cricket Board. Thank you, sir, firstly, for hosting us, bringing us to this wonderful, lively, happy country of yours.
Thank you so much. We are so happy and we are jubilant, celebrating 70 years of Sri Lankan cricket and 70 years of independence. After that, we had the World Cup hosted in Sri Lanka, and time again we had the...
Come round the wicket. Trying for a big one on the leg side. Run out option.
It will certainly create pressure the way Sri Lankans are bowled last 2 overs. Not just 9 runs in those 2 overs, also a wicket. Bat with him for as long as possible, because he's scoring the bulk of running here.
Big one. It's a massive one on the leg side. That's maximum.
It is a massive ground. The boundary lines, they've been brought in just a wee bit. Look at this goal. He was waiting for it. He was seated, or standing deep in his crease, really, waiting for that length, and Dhananjaya provides it.
Bowler settle down.
Real flight to delivery, and that's gone for 6. I thought that fielder would just come into play there. His muscle one over the ropes, so Rishabh Pant has got himself going.
He's muscled that all right. That was a flat hit. The leg break from Akila Dhananjaya. And Tisara Pereira had long off thought this was hit straight to him. Enough power to take it over that boundary line.
Well, he's gone for it on the leg side once more, and once again he gets the distance. Looks so good today. Moved on to 74. Once again, the arms go up. What an innings this from Shikhar Dhawan.
4th 6. He's peppering that boundary.
The Chamira continues, and another one. That's gone out over the line. That's another huge one. So it's raining sixers here.
Has he managed to do that? Because it was wide, he had to fetch it, but still getting so much of bat on it.
That was in Sri Lanka, and this is another one. That's a fantastic way to end the over. 16 runs off it, and the 150 is up.
And short of his big ton, and that was the last ball, last over, all the way.
Yeah, that was nonchalance par excellence, the way he went for it.
And this is high, and Tisara Pereira should take it, and he does. So that is the wicket. Sri Lanka wanted. Danushka Gunatilaka has been the man who's provided the breakthrough.
Sometimes that's what can happen when the man at the other end can't get a move on. Added pressure on Shikhar Dhawan, goes for it, had to go for it, but doesn't find the middle, which we have seen him find so often in this innings.
Gets an edge. It will run down to the boundary. It's a welcome boundary for India. That's another one. He'll find the boundary again. This is good cricket by India to express themselves. And this time, it gets it through extra cover. A welcome boundary. And where has that gone? Straight down the man's throat at fine leg.
To safety before Manish Pandey was dismissed by Jeevan Mendes. Rishabh Pant tried gamely, got to 23, but the man at the top, Shikhar Dhawan, 90 of 49 is what has taken India to 174 for 5.
Target 175. Unatkat the bowler, the first ball of the innings. Starts off with a slow delivery. Oh, so close to that fielder at first slip. It's a streaky start here for Kusal Mendes. Just the kind of luck you need at the start of the innings.
Almost giving a catching practice with that slip fieldsman. Nevertheless, good result in the end. He's off the mark with a boundary. A sketchy one.
He has scores of 53 of just 27 balls and then 70 of 42 in the 2 matches against Bangladesh. Oh, just over that field at mid-off. Batsman will try and exploit this advantage. Just 2 fielders outside the circle. Spinner bowling with the new ball. There's a fielder there. It's much to his right. Get around it, keeps the ball in play. Couple of runs. Well, he's gone straight up. Dhawan has a chance here. This could be a wicket. Yes, it is. It's a safe catch, and he'll do that every time he takes a catch. So Washington Sundar strikes.
Well, he bowls with a big heart, doesn't he? Well, he went for 6 runs. His previous 2 deliveries, wasn't shy to toss that one, inducing a false stroke, and he draws the first blood. Nicely taken by Shikhar Dhawan.
Nicely struck, sweetly timed. That's going to be 6.
Well, that was brutally handsome, wasn't it? He fetched the ball just outside the off stump, and how well he placed that one. To the jubilant of this crowd. Nicely played.
Go short, runs. For Kusal Pereira, it's a little jab on the leg side for 4. Shot again, but with a little more pace, and he's used the pace to get runs. That's got to be 4. So consecutive 4s here for Sri Lanka and Kusal Pereira.
Pereira now striking at 300. He's only been there for 5 minutes, but already got 1 6 and 2 4s on the board. Showed pure power the previous ball, but that one there was just all timing. Look at the way he got his hands up. off the ground as he hit the ball and just guide it through that vacant spot.
Terrific shot. Absolutely brilliant this. It's a hat-trick of 4 so far. It's looking really good.
Well, this is disdainful. He's in a belligerent mood.
Spare a thought for Shardul Thakur. First over, 3 balls have disappeared from 4. Now coming round the wicket. Field hasn't changed. There's 2 fielders allowed outside the circle. There's one deep squarely, the third man. Slow ball, and it's gone even quicker off the bat. Another maximum.
He's not spraying the ball at all. He has targeted him. And he's been able to hit 3 boundaries and followed it up with a 6. Spotting that slow delivery very early. Worries for the captain.
With Rohit Sharma there. Oh, big full toss. That's going to be another 4. It's also going to be a no ball. It's also going to be a free hit. It's all happening.
Well, this is a ball is where you think, am I dreaming? Someone please wake me up, pinch me.
It's a nightmare.
Oh, it's a nightmare, all right. It's an absolute nightmare. Listen to the crowd, gents. They're going crazy here.
23 runs already in this over.
It's another one. It's a Scorcher. That's going to be another 4. What an over this. They're trying to win the game in this over. The required rate has gone down rapidly at just 7.51. 27 runs from the over. Once more, there's 1 ball to go. That famous Stewart broad over. Here's another one. Another maximum. What form from Kusal Perez.
Over Gunatilaka's first boundary, and that's a huge 6. 3 sixes in the innings so far. Kusal Pereira from the other end, he enjoyed that. Until that moment, he was the one showing the way.
Well, this has been the fastest team 50 for Sri Lanka versus India. President of Sri Lanka Cricket watching intently. Oh, another one, another one. It's gone all the way. The Sri Lankan pair of batsmen are enjoying themselves. That's the 50 partnership. It's come up in very, very quick time. Tremendous batting.
They're struggling to stem the flow of boundaries and 6s, the Indian bowlers. They're literally taking the attack to the opposition. Once again, a half-tracker. Had enough time to wait on it. Gunatilaka, wonderful shot over long on.
I think it was the slow one.
Oh, well done, well done. Great improvisation. He'll get a boundary. Well, this is turning out to be a massive over. Already 14 runs. They got 1 more ball to go.
Yes, the license has been given. The batsmen are going after the bowlers, but this is clever batting. This is playing the field. He was hitting it towards mid-wicket, long on.
Great skill at work. Beaten in the air. Is that a wicket? Yes, it is. Finally having the last laugh here, Jayadev Unadkat, at the expense of 14 runs from this over. And it's Gunatilaka who has to go.
You mentioned skill. Now that skill from the bowler's part. It's bowled it slightly fuller, a little slower. Gunatilaka threw the shot too early. It's easy to say. Did he have to play that after scoring so many runs?
Well, there was some hesitation. They'll come back for 2. In fact, they might be pushing 3 here. So he gets off the mark with 3.
Oh, wonderful use of the feet. And dispatched over his head for a 6 from Kusal Pereira.
And early in the spell, they know Chahal is the danger man. They want him to be thinking a lot more. Not only thinking wickets, put him on the defensive frame of mind, and a great option straight down the ground from Kusal Pereira.
It also tells us the depth in the Sri Lankan batting now in this side.
And who are your favourite cricketers?
Our favourite cricketers, see the whole Sri Lankan team at the moment, we are supporting the entire team, and we sincerely hope
That's amazing.
and that Sri Lanka makes a big win today.
to us.
Well, Kusal Perera, second fastest 50 for Sri Lanka versus India.
But he's certainly packing a punch.
Advanced down the wicket, and that's a great shot. Didn't think he actually got there in the end in terms of the length of the ball, but geez, that's a good shot in the end.
Yeah, pick up. Gone! It's gone through. Beautifully bowled. Finally a wicket.
Yeah, he's got that one to skid through. And we see the bails light up. As though it was the one that comes out the front of the hand. The big backspinner. One that skids on a little bit quicker through the air. Just see there, he pushes the ball through. And that's a beauty. Absolute beauty. He knew it as well. How's that for a look, gents? Oh, top edge. Should race away for 4. And does. So that's a slow one there from Jahale. 45 k's an hour. He's bowled 3 dots and then concedes a boundary on the 4th.
Releases the pressure just on the leg side, drifting down the leg side, and easy pickings for someone like who's batted beautifully so far, playing with the turn and knowing that there are vacant spaces in that particular area. Will be disappointed. Important for Sri Lanka and Kusal Perera. He needs to bat through, carry on. 7 wickets. The run rate now 7.26, the required run rate.
Oh, that's big. Huge.
Yeah, this is Taranga, not Kusal Perera. Cracking shot there. Just sounded that way, isn't it? Chahal, India's trump card, today has been expensive. Close to 11 runs and overs so far. Big from a length. Terrific shot.
Took 6 deliveries to open up his account, and the 6th one has gone the distance.
Oh, switch hit. Huge.
But I tell you what, this is a terrific innings. This is a reverse sweep that's gone for a 6, and it's a big one. You see a lot of reverse sweeps, you see 4s, you see 4s and 6s, but this one has gone such a long way. Has to be one of the greater T20 innings we've seen in recent times. What a shot.
Gee, that's a good shot. He used to be a right-hander when he first started his career. Going this way, they'll win easily, but India only a couple of wickets away from turning the screws and making it happen.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone. That's a big wicket. Washington Sundar has had the man that India have been after. Kusal Perera looking to blast it, deceived, that ball dipping on him. And then just enough turn possibly to beat him. And gone by a distance. Good work by the keeper.
He went for plenty, but what is important, picking up wickets in this situation, and he has picked a prize wicket of Kusal Perera, who was looking dangerous.
Oh, how vital would that catch be? They'll come back for 2. India will be hoping that those will stick.
Was that the luck? Sri Lankan team needed to win this game. It was an opportunity, a big one, to remove a very experienced batsman. Taranga wasn't meant to be.
Oh, Ahmed Sohail, you beauty. How did you call it? I'll let you describe it.
Well, he's been looking for a boundary for last 2 overs. Didn't come for him. And he had to take life in his hand, and a good delivery to dismiss him. Bowler was ready. And
just 35 needed of 24 deliveries. couple of wickets at 127 and 136. Can that get India home? Shanaka on 3, Thisara Perera, the big hitting Thisara Perera on 3 or 4. Need a quick 2 wickets, India, if they want to make a match of it.
And it suddenly slowed up. Thisara Perera and Dasun Shanaka probably two of Sri Lanka's most destructive players, but plenty of dot balls in there that required rate. It's now back up to the original rate.
Well, this is not quite well timed, but fortunately right in between 2 fielders. So, bit of luck for Thisara Perera.
Unadkat has 2. So he's been brought back. He can bowl out.
Against this slow ball, which has been whacked this time for 4. Well, it's gone straight. And it's gone long. It's a flat 6. A telling blow there from Thisara Perera. Tries to find the Yorker. That's going to be another boundary there. So 6 and 4 to finish that over. 16 runs from the over. It's 167 for 5.
10 balls. Gone short.
He's going to find the gap. And those are the winning runs. So the first match is Sri Lanka's. And it's been a comfortable win. They won by 5 wickets.
And here he is, Dre Russ. Walks out to the crease and have a look at the bat that he's going to rock. Looks like a pink
Sydney
and black
Sixers colours.
Spartan number. This is a man that has dominated world cricket this year. He's won 5 titles in the T20 arena. One with the West Indies in the T20 World Cup. He won one with Islamabad in the PSL, the Jamaica Talawars in the CPL, the Dakar Dynamites in Bangladesh. He has had an incredible year, and obviously the Thunder.
I reckon he's got his teams mixed up though, Jimmy.
He's got the wrong stick.
All his gear, his gloves are the same. He's got the pink, white and black gloves on as well.
Shouldn't he have black and green?
A little bit confused, this big Dre Russ. But he provided us with some entertainment last year, didn't he? With the new ball and with some incredible middle order, late order batting. And the Thunder are going to need him to come off tonight now.
He's got a big job ahead now. Got to arrest this little slump in the middle here. Sydney Thunder. Manny's on fire. This one's straight. And well played by Russell, right out of the middle of that black and pink stick.